Is Bitcoin the future of wealth preservation? This question has been circulating among investors and financial experts for years. Now, with former President Donald Trump hinting at a potential government-backed Bitcoin program, the debate is reignited. Could this digital currency, once relegated to the fringes of finance, become a mainstream tool for safeguarding wealth? Trump's suggestion of a government-backed Bitcoin purchase program has sent shockwaves through the financial world. The idea of the U.S. government holding Bitcoin as a reserve asset is a dramatic departure from traditional monetary policy. This move could have significant implications for Bitcoin's legitimacy and adoption. The potential for a government-backed Bitcoin program raises intriguing questions about the future of wealth preservation. Is Bitcoin about to become a more central player in global finance? The answer may depend on how the market reacts to Trump's proposal and whether it gains traction in the coming months. Bitcoin is a digital currency, operating on a decentralized network known as a blockchain. Unlike traditional currencies issued by governments, Bitcoin operates independently of central banks and governments. This decentralized nature is a key factor attracting investors seeking an alternative to traditional financial systems. Bitcoin's value is determined by market forces, with supply and demand dictating its price. One of Bitcoin's key features is its limited supply. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist, creating scarcity and potentially hedging against inflation. This limited supply makes Bitcoin attractive to investors seeking assets that hold their value over time. Investors have flocked to Bitcoin as a potential hedge against inflation and economic uncertainty. During periods of economic turmoil, Bitcoin has sometimes been seen as a safe haven asset, similar to gold. However, Bitcoin's volatility remains a concern for many investors. Reports suggest former President Donald Trump is considering a government-backed Bitcoin reserve program. The potential implications are significant. Trump could be positioning the U.S. at the forefront of the digital currency revolution. A government-backed Bitcoin program could legitimize Bitcoin. It could signal a shift in how governments view digital currencies. This could lead to wider adoption and stabilize Bitcoin's price. However, it's unclear if Trump's proposal will gain traction. Critics argue it could expose the government to Bitcoin's volatility. Whether it's a strategic move or political maneuver remains to be seen. Section 4. Weighing the scales. Bitcoin's potential and pitfalls. Bitcoin offers several advantages for wealth preservation. Its decentralized nature protects it from government interference. This independence from central banks attracts investors concerned about inflation. Bitcoin's global accessibility makes it easy to transfer wealth across borders. However, Bitcoin's volatility is a significant concern. The price can fluctuate wildly, making it risky for low-risk tolerance investors. Additionally, Bitcoin's limited acceptance remains a barrier to widespread adoption. Section 5. A new era of finance. Will government backing tip the scales? The potential for a government-backed Bitcoin program adds another layer of complexity to the debate surrounding its use for wealth preservation. If implemented, such a program could mitigate some of Bitcoin's current disadvantages, such as its volatility and limited acceptance. Government backing could provide a level of stability to Bitcoin's price, making it more attractive to risk-averse investors. Moreover, if the government were to embrace Bitcoin as a legitimate form of currency, it could encourage wider adoption by businesses and consumers. However, government involvement in Bitcoin also raises concerns about potential regulation and control. Critics argue that government intervention could stifle innovation and undermine the decentralized nature of Bitcoin, which is one of its key strengths. Section 6. The future of wealth. Is Bitcoin your answer? Bitcoin presents both opportunities and challenges for wealth preservation. Its decentralized nature, limited supply, and global accessibility make it an attractive alternative to traditional investments. However, its volatility and limited acceptance remain significant hurdles to overcome. The potential for government backing adds a new dimension to the Bitcoin narrative. While government involvement could bring stability and wider adoption, it also raises concerns about regulation and control. Ultimately, the future of Bitcoin as a tool for wealth preservation depends on its ability to navigate these challenges and gain mainstream acceptance. What are your thoughts on Bitcoin's potential as a wealth preservation tool? Share your opinions and insights in the comments below.